How does a red fox hear a mouse breathing beneath 3 feet of snow? The answer starts with an ear built like nothing else in the forest. Scientists call it directional hearing, but for the fox, it's simply survival. Every rustle beneath the snow carries a location, a size, and a chance at dinner. This is Hockey. Today, we're following a wild red fox through one full day and night, watching a game of patience most of us never see. The red fox is one of the most widespread carnivores on Earth, found from Arctic tundra to city alleyways, thriving where few other predators can. Weighing under 15 pounds, a fox looks small, almost delicate. But underneath that copper coat is a body engineered for endurance and precision. Its tail, called a brush, isn't just for balance. It wraps around the fox like a blanket, keeping the nose warm through freezing winter nights. Vertical slit pupils, like a cat's, let the fox see clearly in near darkness, giving it an edge during the low light hours it hunts most. A fox's whiskers aren't decoration. They map the world in the dark, sensing branches, tunnels, and prey long before the eyes can confirm it. Foxes are mostly solitary hunters, but their territory tells a social story, marked with scent posts that announce boundaries to every rival nearby. In the wild, a fox's home range can stretch for miles, shaped by food, shelter, and the constant pressure of larger predators. Unlike wolves, foxes rarely hunt in packs. Their strategy is built on stealth, timing, and an almost supernatural sense of hearing. As the sun rises over the meadow, our fox stirs from its den, beginning a day that will test every one of these evolutionary tools. Morning begins with a stretch and a slow, deliberate walk along the tree line, ears rotating like satellite dishes, scanning for movement. The first meal of the day is rarely guaranteed. A fox might eat rodents, insects, fruit, or scraps, adapting its diet to whatever the season offers. Here, the fox pauses, head tilted, body frozen. Something is moving beneath the frost, invisible to us but unmistakable to those extraordinary ears. This is the mousing pounce, a signature fox behavior. It leaps high into the air, then drives straight down, using Earth's magnetic field to aim. Researchers believe foxes may sense magnetic north the way a compass does, helping them judge distance before they ever see their target. The pounce fails this time. No meal, just a mouthful of snow. For a wild fox, most hunts end exactly like this, in silence and disappointment. Undeterred, the fox moves on, covering ground quickly with a light, efficient trot that can carry it for miles without exhausting its energy. Scent marking continues throughout the morning, each post a message left for other foxes passing through. A quiet conversation written in chemistry. Social encounters are rare and brief. When two foxes meet outside mating season, most interactions end in a wide, cautious detour around each other. By mid-morning, the fox has covered several miles, hunting, marking, and mapping a landscape that shifts subtly with every season and every storm. Its success rate is low, sometimes under 20%, a reminder that survival here depends on patience as much as speed. As the sun climbs higher, the fox retreats to shade, resting in tall grass where its coat blends almost perfectly with dry autumn color. This camouflage isn't accidental. Fox fur shifts in tone across regions and seasons, an adaptation shaped by thousands of years living alongside danger. Afternoon brings new risks. Golden eagles and larger predators patrol open ground, forcing the fox to stay close to cover whenever it can. Farmland edges attract foxes too, drawn by rodents living near crops, but also bringing them into closer, riskier contact with humans and dogs. A distant bark sends the fox freezing mid-stride, body low, eyes locked on the source, weighing whether to retreat or hold its ground. Competition doesn't only come from larger animals. Coyotes actively push foxes out of shared territory, sometimes with fatal consequences for the smaller predator. To survive this pressure, foxes often shift their most active hours toward dawn, dusk, and night, avoiding overlap with more dominant competitors. The afternoon heat also means water matters. A fox will travel out of its way to find a stream, even a small puddle, to stay hydrated. Grooming becomes important here too. A fox spends real time each day cleaning its coat, removing parasites, and maintaining the insulation it depends on. By late afternoon, our fox has survived encounters, avoided predators, and eaten only a fraction of what its body actually needs. As shadows stretch long across the field, the real hunting hours are just about to begin. Night transforms the fox. This is when its senses reach full power, and the forest becomes a landscape of sound rather than sight. Hearing sensitive enough to detect a watch ticking from 40 feet away lets the fox build a map of prey it can't even see yet. The hunt resumes with renewed focus. Every pounce tonight carries higher stakes, since night is when most successful catches actually happen. A rabbit bolts from cover. What follows is a burst of speed, the fox capable of reaching over 30 miles an hour in short chases. This time, the hunt succeeds. It's a small win in a day defined mostly by failure, but enough to matter for tonight's survival. Not far away, a den holds young kits, born blind and helpless just weeks earlier, entirely dependent on food brought back like this. Fox parents share responsibilities, with both adults contributing food and protection during the demanding early weeks after the kits are born. As the night deepens, the fox continues patrolling, driven by instinct. That hasn't changed much across thousands of generations. Even sleep is brief and cautious. Foxes rest in short bursts, curled tightly, with that famous brush tail wrapped over the nose. This resting posture conserves body heat remarkably well, allowing foxes to survive nights that drop far below freezing without shelter. By the final hours before dawn, the fox has traveled miles, hunted repeatedly, avoided danger, and fed its family, all under cover of darkness. So what actually makes this hunting style possible? It starts with the ears, which can rotate independently to pinpoint sound with remarkable accuracy. A fox's hearing range extends into frequencies far beyond human capability, allowing it to detect the faint rustle of movement underground or beneath snow. Their eyes contain a reflective layer called the tapetum lucidum, bouncing light back through the retina to dramatically improve night vision. The skeleton itself is built for this lifestyle. Long, flexible legs and a lightweight frame allow both speed and the vertical leap of the pounce. Metabolically, foxes are efficient but not immune to strain. Long hunting distances demand a diet that balances protein, fat, and steady caloric intake. Like many wild canines, foxes are vulnerable to sarcoptic mange, a parasitic skin condition that can cause severe fur loss if left unmanaged. Dental health matters greatly too, since a fox depends entirely on its teeth for both hunting and self-defense throughout its life. Internal parasites are common in wild fox populations, often linked to their varied diet of rodents, insects, and scavenged food. Their strong sense of smell also plays a health role, helping them avoid spoiled food and detect environmental threats before they become dangerous. Reproductive biology follows a tight seasonal window, with most kits born in early spring after a gestation period of about 50 days. Lifespan in the wild is often short, frequently under 5 years, shaped heavily by predation, disease, and the risks of human proximity. Understanding this anatomy and physiology helps explain not just how foxes survive, but why their populations remain resilient across such varied environments. As dawn breaks, our fox returns to its den, the 24 hours behind it a quiet testament to patience, adaptation, and instinct. I'm Hockey. Today we watched a hunter guided almost entirely by sound. So here's a question for you. If you had a fox's hearing, what's the first sound you'd want to track down? Thanks for spending this day with us. Leave your answer below and join us next time as we follow another animal through its own hidden 24 hours.